What's going on, YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video. We have a ton of news on a Monday because apparently all this stuff is releasing on Wednesday. We have CG Lightning hitting the scene. We finally get news on the veteran rewards that everybody's been asking for coming out in August. And we get a little update about Nox and why the Android version isn't working. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, yeah, that is right. You heard me. We are now finally aware of what the plans are for their third anniversary veteran, giveaway tickets or giveaway rewards. Essentially, we as veterans of the game, longstanding, we were a little bit upset with the lack of big gestures towards us and more towards the new players. Compared to the Japanese version of the game, we just wanted something to show, appreciation. And the third anniversary has been great, and now it's even better. So in the official FFBE video, they talked about how they're going to be giving us anniversary follow-up tickets or something like that, they called it. And essentially what they mean is they're going to be giving us tickets based on our rank. They're going to take our rank, times it by 5, take your total login days, add it to that, that's how many tickets you're going to be getting. So, you take my 172, times it by 5, then you would take that number and you'd head over to menu, guys, trophies. Once that loads up here, you guys will head to records and it'll show you your total login days. Mine is 1,057. So I take that plus 172 plus 5, and that's how many tickets I'm getting, which I think is around 1,900 or so. We are not sure when when the tickets are going to be given to us, sometime in August, they said, and we're not sure when they'll cut off the rank for us. I'm going to check in the news here in a second. Maybe it says more in the news. I'm just going by what the video said. I like to read the news with you guys to give reaction, live reaction to it. But this is great. The only difference is, compared to our anniversary tickets right now that we can see from what they said in the video, is it's going to be just like what we're doing right now, where we summon and we get all our chances. We get chances at a 5-star ticket. We get chances at Moogle Prisms. UOCs are taken out of the pool for these, and instead they're replaced with STMR tickets, which I'm totally fine with because we'll be getting a lot of tickets. We're going to be getting like over 1,000, most people are. And if you're not, don't worry, dude. Just have fun with what you get. Very excited about this. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about it. I think it's great and pretty much the best thing they could do to make a lot of people happy about it. I'm glad they did it so people could be happy. We got a lot of tickets to summon with when they come out. The next thing I want to discuss is that Nox is only working with the Amazon version of the app right now. So if you guys ever wonder how I'm still able to play the game on Emulator right now, it's because I'm using the Amazon version. To download the Amazon version, you can do it on Nox. You can do it on any Android emulator. Just download the Amazon App Store, like go to your Google or whatever you use to search the internet, search the Amazon App Store, download that, and then download FFBE from that. It'll work on your emulator. Be aware that your Lapis purse will be different, meaning that the Lapis you have on your Android version will stay there, and you'll have 0 here on the Amazon version, and you'll have to either build up new here on the Amazon version or wait and go back to the Android version. And there's nothing really from FFBE stating, why this works on Amazon and why it doesn't work on Android. But Nox and a lot of the other big emulators have come out and said, we're working on a 64-bit version coming later this year. They didn't want to give too many details, but that just shows that at least even if FFBE doesn't come around with a fix that will make it work on emulators, the emulators are working to make it work. So, and then in the emulator, they tell you guys how to download the Amazon version of the app. So now that we have all the kind of outside stuff about FFBE done, let's go into the inside. So we have a issue report here talking about Rivera. You guys can read over this about her center stage ability. It looks like it should be fixed. Next up, yes, it is true. We are getting the Final Fantasy 13 CG banner with Radiant Lightning, or CG Lightning as you guys probably know her, and Neverending Hope. The never-ending story. You guys watch, never mind. Looking on down, we do have that coming out Wednesday, guys. It's really weird because it is coming out on Wednesday. We did see in the UOC notice, where it tells us when we're getting our UOCs, that it would be on a Wednesday, and this is how I was able to guess the CG Lightning was coming this week. I don't know if you guys have watched my streams, but I pretty much knew this was happening because of that, or at least I had a really good guess at it. So we're looking at this step up. We do have the 5-star 5% for all steps. The only problem with that is, again, is we're getting those really horrible off banner, like 1% on banner, 4% off banner rates, which are not the greatest in the world, but hey, I mean, rainbows are better. You know, the 5% is still better. You know, just get some rainbows. And as we go through it, we can see that at the very end, we either get Lightning, which is who you guys probably want, and then Hope's on the side there. They both look cool, but Lightning's going to be the one that's going to be better. We do have these summoning coins again, but I see nothing about prisms. If they allow us to get the prism again for 2 laps, again, incredible if you really want to go after her. Radiant Lightning is going to be a damage-dealing chainer. We have a Super Trust Mastery reward. Most people say they don't like her sprite. I actually like it a lot. It's really weird. I don't know. Looking at a Super Trust Mastery reward, Zentetsuken, attack 169, enable Radiant Paladin, boost LB damage, and boost equipment attack when armed with 2 one-handed weapons. So it's going to be True Dual Wield is boosted up, along with putting up your LB damage. Great. It's a great weapon. I mean, it gives you True Dual Wield, and it gives you LB damage up. It's great. You want one of those, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you're not wasting your time if you end up getting one of these. Moving on down, this is one of the huge, like, for everyone out there, this is a reason why you would want to get a CG Lightning. Trust Mastery reward, dual form. Boost equipment attack when armed with 2 one-handed weapons. This is going to be the straight up, I would call it the equivalent to Buster style, I guess you could say, for True Dual Wield. You're gonna want this on a lot of your builds when you're doing True Dual Wield, and you're gonna be able to get it off of CG Lightning here, and that's where you're gonna have to go to get it. So I am either gonna I'm gonna be using only tickets. I'm not spending any Lapis because essentially I don't need her. Because of my other damage dealers. I want to save my Lapis. But I will be spending a couple of tickets on Wednesday. We'll have to do an early stream because I have to leave after that. I'll explain that at the end of the video. But I will be trying to get this, at least one. I was hoping to get a couple, maybe just to have in my back pocket, but I guess one is definitely enough. And then looking on down, she does get some global ability upgrades. If we talk about Lightning as a whole, Lightning is going to be around that same damage that we've been talking about recently. You know, Esther, Xeno, Elena, Regina, they're all around the same. Now, you know, one's going to beat the other a little bit here, a little bit there, but there's nothing too crazy about this unit. This unit was insane when she first came out in JP because there was no Esther, there was no Xena, there was Axstar, and then it came Lightning, and then it comes Bartz. And Bartz is going to be a little bit more damage than everybody else. He is going to be a little bit of a step up, but nothing too crazy. So if you want to use Radiant Lightning, great. She's not bad at all. She's just as good as the other damage dealers, and she got a couple of global upgrades. And she even got a new ability here that lets her W cast some of her abilities. You can see that Paradigm Shift says boost the own attack and damage of certain abilities. Additional abilities have damage boosted, so they made her do a little bit more damage on those. And Crushing Blow, a lot of her chaining frames, a couple of them have been changed to BS chaining, Bolting Strike chaining, and then some of them have been changed to AT chaining or Absolute Mirror of Equity chaining in the game, making her more viable with the way Global's going, because Global looks like they really like the Absolute Mirror of Equity chaining and the Bolting Strike chaining family, so that's great. Hope, on the other hand, not the best. Not the worst, but not the best. Look at that Super Trust Master reward. Shining Guardian of Hope. Boost MP by 30%, Magic by 50%, and Light Resist by 100%. You know, why would you want this? You know me already. Claic, why would I want that? Light Resist 100%? All right. Like, that's great. It's great stuff. Look at the Trust Master reward. Survival Knife. Attack 18, Magic 117, Spirit 105. You know, I don't know. It doesn't make me too excited. Maybe it makes some of you guys out there excited. Maybe there's some weird build I don't know about. But for me, not too much. Looking at Hope's featured abilities they show off here. Boost attack, defense, magic, and spirit, and reduce damage taken for 4 turns for all allies. Then we have deal partial mitigated magic damage to all enemies. Number of hits and chain frames have been adjusted with the global upgrade there. And last resort, boost own magic and reduce spirit, and deal unpartial mitigated damage to light damage to all enemies. Blah, 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 blah. Hope for me, there is no hope. There is no never-ending hope for me being excited about Hope. I mean, I guess they could be with these global upgrades, but in the end, it's just really, even with this global upgrade here, no, it's just not. I don't know, man. I feel like they're taking these global upgrades a little bit for granted, trying to get people to think that things have really, really upgraded from the Japanese version. I think Lightning's been changed enough. At first, I was rolling my eyes thinking Lightning was going to be like, here's plus 5 HP, global upgrade. It's like, don't do that shit. Maybe Hope isn't that way, and I'm just being a little bit salty about it, but hey, that's just how it is. Next up, we have Snow and Saz, who have been on the banner before, and the reason they're here is because this should be a King Mog event. So let's look down here. It is a King Mog event, so using all your... Oh my gosh, I love the way that looks. Sorry. Essentially, you guys can use your King Mog characters, so it'd be CG Lightning. We'll go to the bottom here so you guys can see it. We have... let's see. So you guys can use past units. So you got CG Lightning, Neverending Hope, Snow, and Saz. So if you have some Snow and Saz, you're already going to have some bump up in this event, which is great. Just like before, we can get UOCs. There are a couple of weapons we can get. Look at Lightning's weapon right here. 96 attack, Mag 52, Lightning Elemental. That way you guys have a Lightning attack weapon now if you guys missed out on one. And then we have Magic Bird Killer thrown on this right here, this throwing weapon. So, you know, just get in there, farm it up. Get some of those King Mog Lost. Oh, speaking of these King Mog's Lost maps, make sure you use your rank ones. Like, I forgot for a while, and I finally used them all, and I went up a couple of ranks. We don't know when the close-off date for this, or it says it later in this news. Spoilers. But make sure you use it up and get your rank as high as you can get it before those tickets get given out for the anniversary, okay? Unit intro, this is going to let you see that awesome CG Lightning animation. Again, CG Lightning is going to be the first of many main Final Fantasy heroes to come out with a boosted up, awesome form that's much stronger and have a CG animation, which is great. We have the free daily summon happening, just I guess this is for anniversary. It looks like it's going to be Saturday to Tuesday, so make sure you get those in on the weekends. Don't forget about that. Always be checking for these weirdo banners that could be there for you guys to get some free stuff. The Fountain of Tickets is back. A special bundle will be available for a limited time. So the Fountain of Tickets is back. I know a lot of people, I think there was controversy on who liked this and who didn't. I personally like it. For 11 bucks, I'm getting a 5-star pull. Then I get tickets for the rest of the month. I'm not even the biggest fan of tickets, but for me, 11 bucks, if you want to support the game, I think it's worth it. Moving on down, we do have the 30%. This will be on the step up where you got to get 4 of these. Then you can go do a 30% featured rate up for Lightning or Hope, and you get a guaranteed rainbow. We're used to that by now. And then we have maintenance again happening tomorrow. And all of this will be out on Wednesday. So yeah, pretty good stuff here. There was some more stuff they talked about in the official FFBE news video. They talked about a whole new exclusive summer event where it's going to be like a wave battle event. So it's going to be somewhat similar to what we're doing right now with Elena, where you do get a percentage up. It's kind of like Raid mixed with King Mog, mixed with Wave Battle. And the characters on that are going to be the summer characters, and they included 2 different new characters, which you guys should go watch the video so you guys can see them. They're going to be 2 different, one looks like a cool fox lady. I think it's a lady. She looks really awesome, like blue elements, fox lady. The other one's like a samurai looking dude. So we're going to get 2 new global exclusive units coming out, which, you know, anytime we get global exclusive, it's exciting because we don't know how good they're going to be. And then they also talked about the next trial that's going to be going here in the Vortex with the Armageddon, which is going to be Morgana, which, you know, I think we all could have called that. Morgana is going to be going in there, so we're going to be getting already new stuff for us to farm up and try to kill it with 25 different units on Legendary. So I'm excited about that as well. They said they would come later in August, so we're unsure exactly when that's going to come. And now I'm just thinking about it. Sadly, in the news, they do not talk about the rank tickets yet, so there could be make adjustments to it. But right now, again, for the new tickets coming out for your rank or whatever in August, you just take your rank, times it by 5, add in your not consecutive, but you know how many times you logged into the game, period, and bada bing, bada boom, you have how many tickets you're going to get. Very excited to be opening those and to be having a good time. Before we end this video, guys, I do want to say that I will be leaving Wednesday, so I should be doing an early stream Wednesday because my flight isn't until pretty late, and then I'll be leaving from Wednesday till next Wednesday. Reason being is I'm going to EVO. I'm going to go to Vegas. I'm going to have a good time at EVO. I'm going to eat some good food, which kind of breaking my diet a bit, but that's okay. I won't eat too much. And I'm going to be hanging out, looking at fighting games. If you guys think I'm hype playing FFBE, you should see me when I see finals at EVO, okay? It's kind of crazy. So if you guys are going to be out there, be on the lookout for me. Come say hello. It'd be nice to meet you guys out there if you are going. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you feel about the anniversary tickets. I'm pretty excited about it. Getting like 1,900. That's a lot. And then subscribe for future content. We'll catch you guys in the next video.